Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're doing our long readings for April 19th through May 20th. This is Taurus season. Now, you know that when I am doing the longer readings, I'm using a bunch of decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will then go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for kind of clarification. We come to our Osha Zen Tarot cards for words of advice. We come back to Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, kind of concluding things. Then I will pull one card from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I also think I'm going to pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel deck. It's a very sweet deck and gives us lots of words of encouragement. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Now, I will be doing the overview for Taurus season. I'm going to get these videos out first, and then, so please, when you see that pop up in a day or two or three, please take a look at that also. But in the meantime, let's begin our readings. Hello, my Capricorns, and welcome to Taurus season. Yes, this is an earth energy, so this should help you quite a bit, and cards just flew. Let me pick it up. Only one fell, but it is face down. And it is reversed, and you know reversed cards have a little stronger energy. So let's see what we have for my Capricorns in Taurus season. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, the first one, the one that flew, that one is reversed. So here we go for my Capricorns. First card. The Emperor. The Emperor. Okay. Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior energy, warrior angel, archangel, also the defender, the protector. Fours have some organization skills to it. Fours are also has some stability to it also. Now, the Emperor is a ruler. The Emperor wants everything in place. The Emperor really does, this is what I'm getting with the Emperor today. The Emperor doesn't want to mess with, doesn't want to, no excuses. Let's get down to business. We're not messing around. So this is very earth energy. This is very brick type of energy. It's like, I'm kind of feeling like bricklayers, but making sure that everything is in order. It's where it's supposed to be. And there is a firmness here. There is a sense of, no, we're not messing around with this anymore. So this coming into Taurus season for you, my Capricorns, might be what is needed for you to get down to business and to get the things you've been needing and been wanting, getting those things done or at least started, okay? This is kind of, in many ways, I feel that this is kind of doors opening and you taking command of the situation. This is not a shrinking violet type of energy at all. This is, this is going boldly into that future, into what it is you've been wanting. And it's taken things, it's like, you're taking it by storm. You are so in charge of the situation. And so you're just like, I'm just doing what needs to be done now. I'm always saying it's like, I want to live my life, and my Capricorns, this is living life. A lot of this is living life by your own rules. So there's a whole lot with that one, huh? Anyway, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. Next card, the King of Earth. Now, the King of Earth and the Emperor have a lot of energy to go with that. Now, kings have the underlying energy of air, thought processes. There's a lot of wisdom with the king, lots and lots of wisdom. Earth is, again, your energy, and also Taurus and Virgo, very solid, someone you can touch. It has to do with your home or your business. very much an achiever, very much, but I've gone through everything, I've thought things through, and this is again, this is going after what you want. Now, is that with your job? It seems very tactile, but it could also be something to do with your home or your house. It could also be with getting your life into, focusing on the things that matter most to you in your life. So it does not mean that it won't be so it doesn't mean that it won't be your intimate relationships, but there is a very strong take charge energy during Taurus season for my Capricorns. Here we are. This is very professional energy too. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. And with the Emperor type of energy, it's like, yeah, no, we're not going backwards. I'm not, there's a sense of such, I know what I need to get paid. I know my worth. I know my value. And it took you a little bit of time to get there, my Capricorns. And sometimes we go back, sometimes we go forth. This is you marching forth. Anyway, next card. Awakening. So now we have Archangel Gabriel. So Gabriel is the divine messenger. So you could be hearing news. Maybe, this could be that, hearing news about that new, is it an opportunity? I don't know. But we have a 12 here. So we have the 1, new beginnings, or a 10, transition. We have a 2. 2 has a choice. Awakening is looking at things from a different angle. Oh, it's one of those things that, and I've been feeling for a lot of the signs that there is a total like, oh my gosh, like I'm not on the right path. I want to be on the right path. I'm not living up to my purpose. I'm not necessarily satisfied with a lot of the things that I'm doing. Okay, so this is going to be what? There's a spiritual awakening. And I know that this is in Taurus, and Taurus is such an earth energy, but I feel like there is a spiritual awakening happening, especially for my earth energies. Here we go. So, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Now, when I talk about spiritual awakening, such like that, it doesn't mean that we're not living in this life. In fact, it's more living in our lives. It's more living in our purpose. It's more doing the things that we know that we're supposed to be doing. So, this is a big step. This is a big step because there is a lot of stepping out on faith with this too. Okay? Because many times it's like we can be grounded. We can be, and by grounded, it's kind of like when a pilot is grounded, they can't take off. They're like, nope, you can't go anywhere. And that's very, very frustrating. And it's like, no, I'm ready to fly. So here we go. Let's see. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Do you want to come out? Well, I think so. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. So we have a 3. 3s have some interesting energy. There's a lot of power in 3s. It's very celestial. It's also, there's a divine, there's a Trinity type of energy here too. So there's a lot of strength in here. Now, this is about celebration. This would be your 3 of Cups, your 3 of Raphael, your 3 of Water. Rejoice, celebrate. Part of it is, but I kind of feel like it's because you are coming, you are doing where, you are feeling and figuring out, and it's like light bulb. It's also like what I'll call, the penny dropped in the gumball machine. Sometimes the penny sits there and you got to give it a little whack, and then all of a sudden you can twist the knob. And it's this lightening of spirit, this lightening of sense. There's a sense of finally understanding a little more than we understood before. Okay, so let's see what we have here. New beginnings. And you know how much I love her. You know how much I love her. If you don't, I love her. 0 energy is universal or God energy. New beginnings is your Fool, is your, is the new start, anything like that. I love her, whether you're male or female. I love her because she's not letting anything stop her. She is going after what she wants. I mean, look at her face. She has such determination, but yet there's such peace. There's such, I know what I need to do. She isn't, and she's taken her chances. She's taken her walk on that world. She's not necessarily in the best shape. She's not necessarily ready for this type of an adventure. And yes, this is where I also say she needs a new bra. So but she's got her purse, she's got her stick, and even though she's wearing sandals, to take this leap, she's going after her dreams. She's and she may not even know what her dreams are, but she knows that there's more out there. So let's see what we have here. Ooh. So now we have a 1. So we have a 301. Interesting. And love begins. Love begins. Now, one's new beginnings. There is this joining together. There is a very spiritual energy here. Now, is this love in that romantic way? It could be. It could be. Again, this seems very practical, but this also seems very focused. This also feels very, I am going after what I want, and now I actually see what I want. And this all is saying the same thing, but yet there's a very emotional commitment here at the same time. So, interesting with that one. But I do love her. I love her. Anyway, let's go on and see. So yeah, what is this all about? Is this in your job? It could be your job. It could be your work. But it feels, and again, for my earth energies, I will tell you, it just feels bigger. I think Taurus is going to be bigger for you, my Capricorns. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be that sense of bigness. Here we go. Let's go on. My Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. But so there's a sense of yes. I mean, these are very much job, very much organization, profession type of thing. But it's like finding what it is, there's a lot of finding of your purpose here. It's bigger here. Anyway, let's see here. Celebration. So we have 2 things these are basically the same card. So this is a 3 also. This would be your 3 of water, your 3 of Raphael, your 3 of cups. Celebration, enjoy your time. I love these ladies also. They're out there dancing, they're in the water. They don't care if they're getting wet. They don't care. And I think this is part of your words of advice. They don't care if people think that they're crazy. They don't care if people don't understand. They understand. And I think that goes back to awakening, which if you think about it, 1 + 2 is that 3 also. So it's like I'm living my life finally. I'm living my life. I'm finding my true purpose, and I don't care if you judge me. I don't care if you judge me. Here we go. And this is an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, possibilities, and this is traveling. This is going. Like I said, didn't I say going where, going forth, going where no one goes before. This is going into those places that aren't necessarily, known to you, but yet risking it and giving it a shot. So this, I would say, while not caring, there's also a little bit of risk with this too. But these are kind of like the risk may outweigh the rewards may outweigh the risk. Okay? Okay. Next card here, awareness. Now, awareness, it's a 7. So 7 has it's a 7, right? Yeah. It has a divine number. It's a divine number. It's a divine umbrella. Very similar to your awakening. If this is being spiritually, but it's all, it's being totally aware of things more than you have. So there is going to be something big happening, something, and I kind of feel it's in that metaphysical and that physical dimensions also. But you can see prior, there was a lot of fear. There's a lot of, this person was behind the curtain, and yet you can see this very defensive type of, oh my goodness, get me out. But yet, whether he is coming out, there's peace. There's peace. So interesting with that one too. But again, there is I just don't care what you think. I'm being me. I'm being who I need to be. Okay? So let's go on with this deck here. Here we go. And see for my Capricorns. And here we are. 1, 2, and 3. All 3 are reversed. Here we are. The Empress. The Empress. So we get that 3 again too. And it's funny that the 3s are on the 3s. Now we have also Archangel Gabriel coming. So please remember Gabriel's name. Remember, when you're reaching out to your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, you need a little bit extra help. Look at, they're sending Michael and Gabriel. Now, again, remember this was a 1 plus 2, and I said this was also a 3. So you have a lot of this 3 energy going on. The Empress, I love her because I feel like she has very much universal energy. Remember the 0, universal, God energy, but more universal energy. And it's like the universe is telling you to get started. The universe is pushing you forward and saying, now's the time for you. Anyway, so this is time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So it's saying you're going to get the money that you need, or what it is you need to do what you want to do here, or what you feel is right for you. I think that's more the case of it. Here we go. Okay, the moon. So now we have Archangel Heniel. We have that 1 again. We have that 8 again. And, you know, the moon is one of those things, you know, and I never say to worship the moon. That's not what I say. But I always feel that the moon is a divine creation. And we do have the new moon to the full moon. And when the new moon is here, that is when new moon to full moon, request. Full moon to new moon, release. Full moon is the time to release, relinquish, and request. So there is something saying that, you know, hey, pay attention to the moon cycles. But the moon is also telling you that there are things in that spiritual world, in that divine world, in that angelic world, you know, wherever, whatever you want to consider that we do not see. And many times we're not supposed to see, but many times we're given messages to help us see. Okay? Okay. The moon is about the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So I'm wondering what about up here. That's why Michael is here, because there is a lot of sense of, you know, in the past, yeah, we've tried, and it didn't really work out. And now it's time to try again. Here we go. Last card. 5 of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's very passionate. It's very determined and burning. It's like, oh, get out of my way type of energy. 5s have change. Change could be positive, negative. So all of this, even though this is all coming upon you, and all this angelic energy and all this type of awakening and all this celebration, and I don't care anymore. I don't care, you know, about judgment type of energy. It's not that it's always going to be that it just opens your door. You will always have to move forward. You will have to make choices with this. You will have to be the one to make the decisions on whether you go forward. And even though there's going to be this sense of purpose in you, and it doesn't always, you know, sometimes you're going to think, am I making the right choices? Am I not? Well, you've got all this archangel energy around you to say, reach out and let me help you. I will help you. I will guide you also. But the 5 of Gabriel is, there's challenges. Life is challenging. It's not always easy, but you've got help. You've got back. You've got somebody's got your back on this, okay? And there's a lot of this divine energy around you. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. And I think that's where the celebration comes in, the celebration. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Now that's really important, because many times over you want, you know, we all do. We want the immediate results, even though we know that we're what we're going after, what we're wanting, what we're doing is where, is what we're supposed to be doing. But we're kind of like, well, why didn't it, hey, why is, no, that's not how life works anymore. Okay, anymore? Or, did it ever? No, it never did. So let's see what crystal or energy will be helpful for my Capricorns during Taurus season. Here we go. Reversed. Green aventurine. Or aventuring. Anyway, good luck, prosperity, new opportunities, heart healing. Oh, I like that. I like the heart healing. That, a lot of times your heart chakra, there needs to be some healing there. That's, the chakra centers. Your root or base to your heart are your naturals. Your heart to your crown are more your supernaturals. So let's go on and just pull one of these just because I like these cards. They're very gentle. I would not use these as a full deck. As a full reading because they're a little wordy, but they do give you some really nice messages. So let's see what we might have for my Capricorns. This one is reversed. The messenger of thought. This is interesting. I should read it, huh? A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn, share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. Oh my goodness, my Capricorns, is that you? It could be. It could be. Anyway, my Capricorns. There was so much, I had to do the split screen like this because there's so many cards. But my Capricorns, I hope you really enjoyed the readings. I think that Taurus season is going to be something phenomenal, putting it out there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and remember the buttons because it's good. It's good to do that. As always, my Capricorns, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.